my masterclass where I teach my tested framework to repeatedly sell out digital products. Okay. So welcome. Let us meet you in the comment section. So just tell us your name and where you are joining from. So that's a city. So I'm Trisha and I'm broadcasting from Lagos, Nigeria. So your name and where you're joining us from. Your name and where you are joining from. Let's see who's in the house. Let's see who's in the house. Okay, we have Lagos. We have Ontario. We have Lagos. We have Imo. We have Abuja. We have London. We have Ghana, Kano, Benin. We have the UK. Just give me a minute. I'm going to grab my pen quickly. Where else? We have people in Lagos. We have people in Kano. There's Accra. There's Lagos. Where are you joining from? I see Winnipeg. Yes, I see Nasarawa, Nnewi. Wow, there's loads of people here. Hi guys, hello on Instagram. I'm having my masterclass and I'm just ringing everybody in, okay? So just tell us where you're joining from. I see Ilori. I see Adoe Kitty. Well, there's loads of people. You all are welcome. Welcome. Abuja, UK, Lagos, Shagamu, guys. Welcome, okay? Manchester. Okay, I see you all. Awesome. Hi, Dorcas. Hi, Confidence. Hi, Lewis. So good to have all of you here. Okay, you all are welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Okay, so let's go right into it. You can keep dropping your names when you join, but I'm just going to go ahead to the masterclass. So my first question for you, right? What category do you belong to? I'm going to list out 4 categories. Category A, you are in the contemplation status. Like you've heard several people talk about digital products. Maybe you've heard me talk about digital products and you are finally ready to consider it. So that's category A. Category B, you are in the beginner status. So you already create and sell digital products, but you need information on how to scale and make more dollars, make more naira, make more pound sterling. Category C, you are in the money hustle mode. Like, well, I'm looking for how I can make money. I'm looking for additional income stream to add to my business, to add to my 9-to-5 job. That's category C. And category D, I just here to see Trisha and just play. That's it. So drop in the comment section what category you belong to. Category A, you are contemplating. Oh, I've heard digital products. I've heard people talk about it. I'm ready to consider it. Category B, you already create and sell digital products, but you know you can be making more money than you presently are making. Category C is you're in the hustle mode, man. Yo, man's gotta hustle. They say that they are making money with digital products, so I'm going to go there and hear how they're doing it. Or category D, you are here to see Trisha and to say hello and just to cheer me on, you know, and all of that. So which category do you belong to? Let me know. I see plenty A. I see B. Okay. I see C. Yo, Nelly, what's up? Nelly's here to cheer me on. Nelly, please leave my class. So look why I'm giving me peer pressure. Okay, so there's A and C, there's C. Okay, so I see all of you. There's B, A and C, there's D, there's C. Fantastic. All right, brilliant, fantastic. Okay, so regardless of the group, whether you are A, B, C, or A, B, or C, D, they came to come and play with me. So whether you are in A, B, or C, there are three things that we're going to agree on. The first is that you're knowledgeable, true or false, right? You're knowledgeable on a particular topic area. So whatever it is, you know things about sex, you know things about children, you know things about how to raise a family, you know things about selling on Instagram, you know things about selling on WhatsApp, whatever it is, you're knowledgeable on a particular topic. The second thing is you want to earn extra income. Okay, so we got to increase our revenue. Hey, right? So you're looking to earn extra income. And the third one is you need guidance on how you can do all of this. Do we agree that whatever category you fall into, you are knowledgeable, you want extra income, and you want a roadmap? True or false? Let's see all the truths or false. True or false? I see lots of truths. Fantastic, fantastic. So here's what we're going to cover in today's webinar. Now that we're all on the same, we are in the same, we understand we're on the same boat, right? The first thing is I'm going to bring you into my world of knowledge industry, the knowledge business, right? So I'm going to take you through understanding the knowledge world. The second thing we're going to do on today's class is we're going to identify your knowledge well. So this is for especially for category B and C, category A and C, right? To help you identify what is this thing that I can monetize. Do I really even have? Not everybody has something that they can monetize. Hey, but yeah, in the second part of this masterclass, we're going to look at the things that you can identify and how you can become an expert. Now, the third part of this masterclass is we're going to look at the sold out system. This is my system. It's my own proprietary system, right? That I used to sell out digital products. Now I've been selling digital products for upwards of 6 years, and I have sold any type of digital product you can think about, right? And then the fourth part of this masterclass is I'm going to be talking about pitfalls to avoid selling digital products. Now, if you stay till the end of today's class, I promise to get you out of here in about 1 hour, 15 minutes. And I have an offer at the end of the class, an offer that you cannot believe, you cannot resist. So do stay through to the end of the class, and please bring out your notepads, your pen. If you downloaded the workbook, please open it and then let's go through the masterclass together. Okay, but before we start, I'd like to introduce myself because I do not assume that everybody who is in my masterclass knows who I am. So my name is Trisha Biz. I trade on the streets as Trisha Biz. I'm a marketing and launch expert. Till date, I've trained over 300,000 African entrepreneurs. My core is marketing, and sometimes I train on sales and how you can turn your knowledge into cash. Okay, so I'm the founder of the Money Printing Gang. This is basically a group of people who can take the knowledge they have in their head and turn it into cash. Okay, now I am a faculty member at the Enterprise Development Center in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm an IVLP World Fellow. I'm listed on many lists. I just put a few of the lists on my slides. And most importantly, I was profiled, I think that was last year or maybe 2 years ago. I was profiled by formerly called Facebook, now Meta, as one of the 6 leading entrepreneurs out of West Africa. Like, oh, that's such a big deal. But yeah, that's me in a nutshell. Above all of this, I enjoy teaching. I love to teach. I love to pass knowledge across to people. And I do it in the simplest form so that no matter how unaware you are about the topic, if you sit in my class, when you leave, you have knowledge on what I'm talking about. So one favor I like to ask you before we start and go into phase 1 is if you enjoy or if you hear something that you're like, gosh, I didn't know this, if you actually hear something, you're like, wow, this is fantastic, or this is new to me, I want you to type mind blown in the comments section throughout the class. Anytime I say something, you're like, man, I didn't know this, just type mind blown. It helps me know that we are together and you are getting nuggets from my class. So do we have a deal? Just type deal. Do we have a deal? I'm coming into the chat section. Do we have a deal? Deal, deal, deal. I want you to type mind blown. And I'll be like, yes, these people are getting, they're absolutely getting it. If you're on Instagram and you want to join us on YouTube, I'm going to how do we do that? Maybe you should send a DM and somebody will give you the link to YouTube so that you can join us inside the masterclass so you can see my slides. Okay. So if you're on Instagram, you want to join us, send a DM. Somebody will be in the DM to give you the YouTube link. Um, Otherwise, you can stay on Instagram and you won't see the slides. Deal. Fantastic. So let us go into the masterclass. I've been loving you all. Now, the first part of the masterclass is helping you understand what the knowledge business is. Okay. Now there are three stats that I want to share with you. Okay. The first is, as at 3 years ago, 2020, the knowledge industry was valued at $381 billion. 308, just write it somewhere. $381 billion as at 2020. Right? Now, they're estimating that in 3 years' time, as at 2026, the industry will be worth $1.1 trillion. Like there are very few industries that are worth $1 trillion, right? On an average, when you're looking for an industry that is doing well, an industry that you can thrive in, you normally say, okay, look for industries that are worth $1 billion. That's what business development experts will tell you. Look for businesses that are worth industries, that are worth $1 billion and above. But we have the knowledge industry that is estimated to be worth 1.1 trillion in 3 years. Now, the industries I know presently that are $1 trillion industries are the wellness industry. It's $1 trillion industry, and all the health and all those healthy food, healthy snacks, all the wellness shots, all those things, right? So imagine that this is not a physical product. This is not physical. This is off your head. You just take something in your head and pass it on to somebody else, and together collectively we're earning billions, and soon we'll start earning trillions. And this is one of the few industries that is growing every year. Now, cumulative average growth rate is 19.8%. That is great. That is fantastic. And as long as there are human beings on earth, the knowledge industry will always thrive, because there's somebody who is looking for knowledge to go to another level. There's somebody looking for knowledge to go to the next level. There will always be somebody. You just need to find them. Just ask yourself, I'm going to do 2 questions, right? The first question, in the last 1 week, this week, has anybody asked you any question at all for direction? Oh, babe, what do you think? How do I do my makeup? Or where should I go to get this? Or what should I do? Has anybody asked you any knowledge question in the last 1 week? Tell me yes or no. People have asked me. Somebody has asked me, how do I get money to do this? So yes or no. Has anybody asked you any knowledge question? Anything at all? It could be, oh, how do you fix your nails? Or, oh, where can I get this? Yes or no? I see lots of yeses. As long as there's a human being living next to you or a human being on the phone, there will be an industry called the knowledge business. Another question, quick poll. Have you ever bought any digital product? Anyone? Yes or no? Whether it's ebook, online course, webinar, coaching, templates, bundle, masterclass, physical class, printables, whatever it is, yes or no? Have you ever bought any? You see that there's loads of yeses. You see that there's loads of yeses. Is more yeses. So if you have bought, why have you not started creating your own for us to buy from you? Question. Why have you not created your own for us to buy? Yeah. The industry is thriving. I'm just trying to let you see that if you want to come and join us in this industry, it's an industry that is thriving, right? It's booming. Now that you understand or you have a background of what the knowledge industry is worth and what it's about, now let's help you identify your knowledge wells. Okay, so basically, knowledge wells are, what are these things that I'm knowledgeable about? What's this thing that I can package and sell, or give for free? Not everybody sells their digital products. Like this masterclass is free, right? I have masterclasses that are paid for. So, what is that thing that I can package and somebody will pay me for it? Right. So for those who are like, I don't know, I don't know, maybe I know too many things, or I'm not sure what I can monetize, there are three broad areas that I normally say you should interrogate. The first is education. What do you have qualification on? Okay, so you can start there. The second is expertise. What are you an expert at that you are so good at doing it? For instance, somebody can say, oh, you know what? I studied banking and finance in university. How That's my education. However, my expertise is in maybe eyebrow. I know how to do microblading, micro shading, false lashes. I know how to make women beautiful. That's your expertise. Absolutely has nothing to do with your first degree, your second degree, your third degree, or whatever it is. So you can decide, oh, I don't want to monetize my education. I want to monetize my expertise, right? Or you can say, oh, I want to monetize my experience. What's that thing that you are experienced at? And based on your years of experience, you've gathered so much wisdom and knowledge that education cannot give. Because you see, there's book knowledge and then there's experience. There are two different things. Now, you'll be blessed if you have both. So I normally say that I'm a genius at teaching marketing because I have the education and I have the experience. So before I started teaching marketing, I'd done marketing for many multinational organizations and smaller companies likewise for over a decade. So when I mix that with what I learned in school, I'm a different coach. I'm not going to be teaching you what they're reading in the books, because I've tested some things in the books don't work in some markets like my lovely country, Nigeria, right? So you can look at the three things and say, oh, which one do I want to monetize? Do I want to monetize my education, my expertise, or my experience? Luckily for people like me, my education, my expertise, and my experience, the three of them lead me to marketing. The three. My education, I have education in marketing, I have expertise in marketing, and I have experience in marketing. So there's nothing else I'm going to be monetizing. I have to monetize marketing. However, there's somebody here, meet Cecilia. Cecilia is known on Instagram as The Bedroom Matters. Now, her education, when she joined my course, the first time I ever did this course, her education was fashion. Her expertise was fashion because she had a fashion brand. And she came in and said, well, I'm going to monetize fashion. I'm going to teach people how to, I think, set up their own fashion brands. But by the end of the first module, when she did this full exercise, because there's a full exercise, by the time she finished the exercise, she's like, you know what? I'm good at sex. Like, I know sex. People call me and say, how do I enjoy sex with my husband? How do I? So she's like, I'm going to monetize sex. And she's been doing that for like upwards of 5 years now. And she has spoken nationally. She has spoken internationally. She has made plenty money teaching and counseling people and coaching them on how to be intimate with their partners in the bedroom. So there are some questions that I'm going to put here just to guide you, to help you come up with what you want to monetize. There are a couple of questions. The first is, what subject areas do people reach out to you for? So Cecilia was like, people always ask me about sex. So once she answered that question, she's like, I know what I want to monetize. Or what do you enjoy teaching? What do you enjoy talking about? Or what do you do with the least effort? What's the thing that you do with the least effort? Like, if they wake you from sleep, you don't need to even think about it or plan it. You can do it. For me, it's marketing. I can show up to a class without preparing, and by the time I'm done, you stand up and clap for me because I have it residually. I have the knowledge in my head that sometimes I don't even need to prepare to show up. So I do it with the least effort. Okay, another question you can ask is, what frustrates you the most when it's not done properly? What's that thing? When you see that, for instance, you go to a restaurant, you're like, no, that's not how to serve. The glass wine, I mean, the wine glass is meant to be on the left, and the water glass is meant to be on the right. Oh my God, they don't know how to do things in this place. So you're frustrated because you know how to do it and you have the knowledge. You see my point? Or you can ask yourself a question: what is that thing that you lose track of time when you do it? When you do it, you're like, oh man, you forget everything that's going on in the world and you just give so much time and attention to it. What is that thing? And then if I asked you a question, I am the solution. What is the problem? What would that problem be? What, and the last question is, let's say you're a creator, or you're an influencer. What do people flock to you for? What's the thing they're always asking you about? So based on these questions, I want you guys to drop in the comment section, what's this knowledge that you have that you think that you can monetize or you will be monetizing? What's the knowledge? Based on all these questions, tell me. Let me quickly come into the chat section. What's this thing that you're going to be monetizing? What's the knowledge? Tell me. What do you think? What do you think that you can monetize? When you answer these questions, what do you think you can monetize? Someone says women empowerment. Women empowerment is very broad, Dorcas. So you need to narrow down. What is it helping women to earn? Is it helping stay-at-home women to have their own income? Is it helping, which type of women are you empowering and what are you empowering them with? So you need to be more specific. Somebody says coaching. Coaching what, Chika? What are you coaching on? Yeah, what are you coaching on? Someone says Canva designing. Chineye, fantastic. There's money in Canva templates. There's money there, I can tell you, for free. Somebody says weight loss. Sign me up. I need to lose weight. College applications / portfolio building. Fantastic. I've had a past student who helps people apply to top colleges to get sponsorships. Phoenix says they're always asking me about content creation, brand building, writing. Fantastic. YouTube, content creation. I see millinery, I see hair care, I see marketing, pornography addiction problems. That's such a huge thing. There are so many people that are suffering from pornography addiction, right? I see importation. I'm seeing so many things. You guys are brilliant. Like, there's so many brilliant and intelligent people in this masterclass. Fantastic. Cooking for special needs kids. Judy, I think that you are onto something, because there are many people who have special needs kids. One of my very dear friends has a special need child, and they're always particular about their children. Like, of course, we care about all our children, but, the special needs kids, they need special attention. So I feel like you're up to something and people need these things. Like, guys, people need the knowledge that you have. Why are you scared to monetize it? Bring it out. What's the worst that will happen? Only 5 people will buy. But what you do is you learn in the process, and then the next time 10 people will buy, and then the next time 12 people will buy, and it keeps going. You see, many times people are scared to start because they're like, coach, hey, I don't know if they'll buy. Put it out there now. How will you know that we will buy? I will never have known that people will buy my webinars or my online course until I package it and put it out there, right? And the first time, these people bought. The next time, more people bought. And it keeps going. So until you put it out there, you need to banish fear and say, yeah, I'm scared, but I'm going to put it out there. I will learn from Trisha or whoever I want to learn from and see how they do it. And then I'm going to package mine and put it out there. And you don't have to do it a full-time job like Trisha. It can be part-time. It can be a side gig. I'll show you so many people who are in my community who are doing it as part-time, right? Some have 9-to-5 jobs. They are senior managers in top companies. Some of them are senior entrepreneurs. Like, you don't have to do it full-time. But if you have knowledge, my dears, you got to be monetizing your knowledge, because it's just cool money. Like, it's really, really cool money. Okay, so I teach you, I go deeper into identifying your knowledge wells in module 1. So module 1 is titled, in my online course, Monetize Your Knowledge. Module 1 is titled Identifying Your Knowledge Wells. And I break it down into 6 lessons, and I help you with your mindset shift, how to really identify your knowledge well. So we do a more detailed exercise, how to create your niche, how to reset your niche to see if your niche is profitable, and all of that. Okay. Now, once you've identified your knowledge well, what next? Okay, so we've looked at what the industry is worth. We've looked at identifying your knowledge well. So now that you know, okay, my knowledge is content. Oh, my knowledge is pornography addiction. What next? The next thing is to begin to build an audience. See, and please, when I say build an audience, I'm not talking about having followers. Audience and followers are different. Followers make up your audience, right? It's building an audience, building a community of people who want to hear this message that you have, because it is really vital. Having an audience is vital to selling digital products. Now, a man that I respect so much taught me this formula on how to build an audience, right? It's a 3-step formula, and I'm going to explain it quickly. It's PV plus GV plus EP equal to building an audience. Okay, so PV is personal voice. PV is personal voice. Okay, PV is personal voice. Now, sorry, 1 minute. All right, now personal voice is, you need to determine, how do I want to share this message? I don't mean like, do you have soprano, alto, bass voice? No, is what style do you want to use? So for instance, if you come into my classes, I crack jokes, I make you relax. I teach down, which means that I teach simplistic and very explanatory. I am very I use a lot of examples. I use lots of storytelling. That's my own personal style and voice. So you need to identify. Some people are, like primary school teachers, straight to the point. If you don't do it, they're going to flog you with cane and all those stuff. There is no right or wrong personal voice. Just identify what yours will be. Now, the second part of this is you have to give great value. Give the audience value. You say you're an expert on productivity. Give us this knowledge. You see, there's this thing that I see or I hear. People say, oh, if I give it all out for free, what am I now going to charge them for? And while that is a valid concern, I'm not going to, knock you on the head and say, no, that's not valid. It's really valid. However, if your knowledge finishes on free content, then you're not an expert. I'm sorry. Your knowledge is not meant to finish. What's wrong with you? Why would your knowledge finish? Like, that's like the most ridiculous thing I hear. And I don't laugh at them, but when I finish talking to them, I go and laugh in the house. Like, what's wrong with you? I've been putting out free content. If you followed me on Instagram, I've been putting out free content on Instagram for the last 6 years. For the last 6 years, except I was ill, every day I'm teaching you something for free on my page. My page is a marketing encyclopedia on its own, right? I have people who send me testimonials. They've never bought anything I've sold, but they've been making money from my free post. I will soon knock them out. But hey, do you understand? So, and in all that 6 years, I can still create content for another 4 years and more and going, and I still have content that I charge for. So if you're an expert, if you claim to have knowledge on a particular area, the first thing is you have a lot of it. Second is you continue learning and improving so that what? So that you keep giving out value. So I don't hoard knowledge. I'm not going to teach you to hoard because I don't hoard. I give a lot of free stuff, but I know how to differentiate what I'm giving for free and then what I'm charging for. Like many people, after they go through this masterclass that you are in, they'll be like, Trisha, we should have paid you for this masterclass. Like this masterclass was so good, right? Today I put up a post on Instagram. It was a 5-minute video where I was teaching you how to sell more of your digital products. And people were commenting, I should have paid you for this. Why is this free? I like to do that because I like all of you all to owe me. That's my personal strategy. right? My personal strategy is that I give you a lot of stuff for free to get to the point where you feel like you owe me. So that when I sell, you feel indebted and you have to repay the debts that you owe me and you buy, or you send the link to somebody who needs it. That's the position I like to put all of you on. So many times, many of you have told me, man, coach, I owe you, man. This is so good. Oh, thank you. So subconsciously, I've built it in your head that you owe me. Because yes, you owe me. I'm giving you what other people are charging you for free. So when I now decide to sell, you're like, if she can give us this good level of stuff for free, man, what is she going to put in the paid is going to be world class. And so you pay out of being inquisitive, you pay out of, oh, we owe her a favor, whatever reason it is, you pay. I collect your money, I put it in my pocket, and I can do baby girl lifestyle. All right, so that's great value. Ensure that you are able to give people stuff without hoarding it. No, don't do that. I've entered some webinars where the whole of the webinar, the person is talking about themselves, and then they teach us for 10 minutes, and then they say, oh, come and buy my course. I'm like, in what world will I buy your course? Like, I did not learn anything in this free one. This free one is meant to help me gauge you and be like, oh, can I learn from this person? This person know what they're talking about. If I sit through your class for 30 minutes and hey, I'm like, okay, this person knows this, but in the whole 1 hour webinar, you were telling me a story about yourself for 30 minutes, then 10 minutes, you taught me something that was incomplete, then the remaining 20 minutes, you use it to sell. And how do you expect me to buy? Okay, now let me go to the third one. The third one is electronic publishing. Whatever value you are giving has to be published electronically, which means you have to put it out, whether it's a YouTube video, it's an Instagram reel, it's a TikTok video, it's a Facebook post, it's a tweet, whatever it is, you have to publish it electronically for people to see. That is how you build an audience. That is it. When people think about it, how do you follow people on Instagram? Has it ever happened to you that you read somebody's post or you watch a video like, man, this person is funny, follow. Or man, this person is making sense, follow. Or man, wow, I didn't know this thing. I want to learn more, follow. How many of you have done that? Yes, yes, or yes? How many of you just see somebody's post, you're like, wow, this person is knowledgeable, follow. Or this person funny, die. I want to keep laughing, follow. You're like, this person is very silly. Let me see what they're up to. You follow. It's because the person published it. The person published whatever nonsense it is they are saying, whether it's dancing, whatever it is they're doing, they published it for you to see. And so you follow them. So don't be stuck on, oh, I need to get followers to sell digital products. No. Just stay where you are with your 2 followers and start building an audience. They'll come. And it's not about the number of followers, it's about the quality of the people in your audience. So I say it's not about gathering followers, but it's about building a community. Okay, because I've had so many people who with little followers they were able to sell, and I will show you. And it started from myself, right? When I started monetizing my knowledge in 2017, for those of you who do not know me from way back, although some of my OGs are here, I have people who have been following me from day one. I can see some of them in the class. Now, if you don't know me, in 2017, I started giving free content. I still had my 9 to 5. So I would just post on Instagram, share marketing stuff. I didn't know anything about Instagram. I don't know nothing. I don't know, I didn't even know how to post. It was one of my friends that taught me how to post on Instagram, but I had a page. Like, funny story, I don't know nothing about Instagram. And then I had done a business dealing with Nelly, Niger Brand Chick, in my 9 to 5 job. I had given her an advertisement, to post on her page, and I paid her. It was like a brand partnership. So I started following her and learning, Instagram from Nelly. Nelly taught me Instagram amongst other things, right? So then I had maybe, I don't know, 2,000 followers, 3,000 followers, but I needed money. But guess what? Because I had been giving free content for most of the year, then I was doing free Instagram live. I was doing Instagram live classes every Wednesday, and I wasn't selling anything. I'll just come on, I'll just teach, I'll go, I'll post, maybe I'll get one follower. I didn't care. I just knew that I was giving out value. So when I needed money, right, I'd gotten to the end of the crossroad. I needed to leave Nigeria. Everything had crashed. Everything had crashed. Everything has crashed in my life. Like, when you get to that point where you don't know if there'll be tomorrow. Yes, I've gotten to that point. And I needed to leave. I needed money to buy tickets and co. Guess what? I said, "Oh, you know what? I can teach these people something." So I put this flyer. I posted it on Instagram. If you are in the webinar room, you'll see the flyer. I put this. I designed it on Canva. You don't see some of you're the one that is stopping yourself from making money. You're the one stopping yourself. Like, oh, I need graphic designer. I don't have money to pay him. I know. I In the first year of my business, I did everything myself. I couldn't afford to pay nobody, damn nobody. I designed this flyer on Canva. I just put border Canva, and I could not even pay for premium Canva. It was free Canva. Did it, posted it. Guess what? I made 450,000 naira in 3 days. This was 6 years ago. That's my pay stack dashboard. I put it there for you to see. And the rest came as bank transfers. In 3 days, I had less than 5,000 followers. It was called Sell Like a Pro One. I can never forget that class. I made 450,000 in 3 days. I was selling it at 3K. So imagine how many people paid me for it. So when I tell you that you don't need to have plenty followers like Trisha, you don't. Now meet Christian. He's a Bitcoin coach, right? Now he says, thanks for posting. Okay, my testimonial. I got more sign-ups. I made over 15 million naira. When he started selling his ebook and his course, he had less than 2,000 followers. And because of the kind of thing he sells, Instagram kept shutting down his page. He will start a new page like that. They attack all those Bitcoin people and all type of people. Now, this is another person, meet Titilola, with 400 followers. She launched a class. She got 12 students and she made $1,000. What will $1,000 do for you right now? I know what it to do for me. I need that $1,000. Right? Okay, let's keep going. Now, meet Anonymous. I got this testimonial yesterday, and she told me to keep her anonymous. So that's why I've covered the top. She's like, I launched a morning, Trish. I need to tell you this. Please keep me anonymous. I launched a new brand this year and created a course out of it. The page has less than 700 followers. I launched this course with barely any testimonial, which plays major role in the success of a launch. I needed to start anyhow. I made about 800K in 10 days, even without creating the course. I can't wait to relaunch. She sent me a long message, right? And somebody on Instagram is saying, I made 500K from the first class I ever organized. And I just did it to help small business owners. I was shocked. Guys, it's not about the number of followers. It's about building the audience. Just build it. So don't come here and be discouraged. Oh, I don't have 1K followers. Even with 400 followers, I'll show you how to make money from that. It's not about followers. It's not. And if you want to grow, if you want to learn how to get followers, go and meet Nelly. She will show you. And then you come back and then you make more money. All right. So that's the second part of the masterclass, right? So we've looked at the knowledge industry. We've looked at identifying your knowledge wells and how you can become an expert. Now we move into the framework that I use to sell out my digital products repeatedly. And I call it the sold out system. Okay, but before we go into this, I want to come into the room and just check the temperature. How you all doing? Tell me how you all doing before we go into the sold out system. How you all doing? How you feeling? How's the class been? Temperature check. How's the class been? Are you learning? How's it been? Fantastic. Fantastic. How's it been? How's it been? We good. You're fine. Are you good? You need to take a glass of water to calm you down. Wonderful. Fantastic. Hi, Bella. I see you. Hi, Eugenia. I see you. I'm seeing my people. Fine. I'm learning a lot. Fantastic. Okay. So let's keep it moving. Let's keep it rolling. Okay. Don't mind me. I joke a lot. Okay. All right. So we're going into my system. It's called the Soldout system. Okay. Now I've simplified it. It's a much larger system. I can be teaching this system for 5 or 6 hours. So I've just compressed it because this masterclass is 2 hours and I don't want to keep you longer than 2 hours. So you all go to your beds. Okay. Those of you in Nigeria, if you're not in Nigeria, well, it's still daytime where you are. Now, the first part of this system is called digital product choice. The second part of the system is called goal setting. And then the third part of the system is called making money. Who wants to make money? I need money in my life. How many of you this today you prayed, you're like, Father Lord, give me money. I want to make money. How many of you made that? How many of you said that prayer today? Just raise your hand in the comments. You're like, Father Lord, I need to make money. I need to make more money. Well, I'm here to show you how to make money. Money, 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 money. Oh my God, I feel like God hears, like if he hears maybe 10 million prayers every day, 9.9 million of those prayers is money. Okay, so let's go into the three-step system. Okay, the first part is digital product choice, the second part is goal setting, and the third part is making money. So step one, right? Before we go into how do you sell it, how do people know about it, how do you promote it, the first step is what digital products are you launching out? That's the first thing. That's the first thing. What digital products, what digital products do you want to launch? Because there are different types of digital products. So which one? And I've put a long list here for you. So you want to ask yourself, do I want to do an online course? Please excuse me, guys. I need to take a sip of water. All right. So is it going to be an online course? Is it going to be a webinar? Is it going to be an ebook? Is it going to be an accelerator? There are so many digital products. Will it be a VIP day? Will it be a seminar? Will it be a consulting? Will it be coaching, whether it's one-to-one coaching or group coaching? Will it be a mastermind? Will it be a physical book? So yeah, it's just different things. One-to-one coaching, group coaching, masterclass, bundles, membership, certification course. Which one would it be? So you need to understand the different digital products that exist and then ask yourself. So when people ask me, oh coach, which one should I do? Should I do ebook? Should I do webinar? I always ask you, what is the best format that suits you? And that is strange because most times people just look at, oh, what does my audience want? No, it's not about what your audience wants. It's about what format suits you. Because if you go by what your audience wants, let me tell you what's going to happen. When they finish your master class, you know, they'll be saying, they're the ones that told you, do webinar for us. We want webinar. Samson, do webinar for us. When you now finish the webinar, they will now go and be commenting that, she cannot even teach. She was doing inside the class. She was this, she was that. And you know what you are teaching, but because this is not your style, not everybody is meant to teach on camera. So I can teach on camera because this is my default. I struggle to write a book. I've written 2 ebooks. I told myself this year I'll publish a book, Stories That Touch. I struggle to write, but if it's to talk, I talk for a living. I can show up and teach a full masterclass without preparing. And I will teach it well because I've learned how to teach on video. Do you understand? For you, your own maybe, you really don't know how to teach, but you can write you can write your knowledge in a book. Some of you should never coach. Oh my God. Some of you should never be coaches. I don't mean no disrespect. I don't hate you. I ain't beefing you, but no. Some of you are terrible coaches. Absolutely terrible coaches. You know who a coach is? A coach is the person that holds your hand. When you were growing up and you wanted to cross the express, your dad or your mom will hold your hand. And you're like, ah, no, you don't hold me, now you're shy. He will hold your hand and tell you, follow me. Look, watch the road. Once that car passes, we move. That's what a coach does. A coach literally holds your hand and walks you through whatever process it is, whether it is your business, whether it is life, whether it is relationship, whether it is emotions. They hold you and walk you through the process. Some of you all are shitty, terrible coaches because you don't understand what it means to be a coach. To be a coach, you have to adorn the garment of patience. You have to wear the garment of selflessness. You have to wear the garment of care. You have to care for me to be able to coach me. You have to wear the garment of knowledge. You have to wear the garment of wisdom. When you enter into my situation, you interpret my situation, you dismantle it, and you create a roadmap and hold my hand and take me through that roadmap. That is who a coach is. Some of you all should never be coaches. Some of you all should be consultants. Consultants are the people who, oh, I want to go from Lagos to Abuja. Okay, it's done. You do it for them. Do you understand? So it's not about what they're asking you for, because they're the ones that are going to laugh at you at the end of the day. It is what you can do. In what capacity can you show up? So even though I consider myself a fantastic coach, right? Because there are people who have coached and they're like, you're my coach for life. Like, I've had beautiful coaching experiences with people, even though I'm a fantastic coach. I don't enjoy coaching. I don't. Coaching drains the living daylight out of me. Like, because of the kind of person I am, I enter into your situation. If you're crying, I have to cry with you. Not like I'm crying physically, but I have to enter that emotion with you and find out what's going on and bring you out of that emotion so that you are emotionally stable enough to listen to the business I'm talking to you about. So it drains me. So the last 3 years, I haven't taken any one-on-one coaching clients because I'm like, you know what? I'm drained. So that's because I understand myself enough. If I don't, I'm not going to be good enough for them because I'm going to be flaking on them, or I don't know what I'll be doing, but I'll be frustrated doing it if I didn't understand that, nah, Trisha, for this season, don't coach. Just stay and be teaching or doing whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, so that is step one. Okay, so when I say, Trisha, you must coach me in this life. I don't know when I'm going to go back to one-to-one coaching. I know I'll do it sometime. Maybe it's next year. I don't know, but definitely it's not this year. So if you're, I know do. So right now, the only people I'm coaching are people in my mastermind, and I love them. I love them dearly. There's just a group of people. We're together the whole year, and we're gonna make magic happen. Okay, so that is phase one. Phase one is you identified what digital products you want to put out. So everybody, pick one. I don't have time to go into details and explain each of these products to you. But if you wanted to launch one today, what would it be? Drop it in the comment box. What would it be? Tell me. If you wanted to pick one now, what would it be? Would it be course? Would it be ebook? What would it be? What would it be? Please start coaching one-on-one this year. Nah, I'm launching a new business this year, so I don't have time to do one-on-one coaching. And hopefully from beginning of May, I'm going to start talking to you guys about my new business because you all are going to patronize my new business because it's absolutely beautiful. I'm creating something that does not exist. I'm creating a beautiful experience. I can't wait to tell you all about my new business. Do we need certifications to be a consultant? When I started, I didn't have any certification. I got my first certification last year. So really, you don't. So I can't go into details to explain each of these digital products. Join my online course, you will know what they are. But yeah, I'm seeing loads of people saying online course, consulting, ebook, webinar, online course, webinar, one-to-one coaching. What's the difference between an online course and a webinar? That's the only question I'll take, and then we'll continue the masterclass. Okay. A webinar it's a seminar that happens on the web. So a webinar. So it's a seminar that happens on the web, and it is time bound. So it takes place, let's say it's 2 hours, like this class is 3 hours, is 4 hours. Once you're done, you finish teaching, everybody goes home. That's it. Log off, goodbye. Now, an online course is a it's a product where you put together different videos. It's a video course. It's different videos depending on what you're trying to teach. It can be as long as 8 weeks. Some people's courses are 4 weeks because you're trying to teach a body of work. It's not like a webinar where I'm just teaching you one topic, right? I'm teaching you an entire body of work in an online course, and I have to create different modules and put them together to help you understand the topic that I'm trying to teach you. Now, it involves this. Some people do group coaching in their online course. Some people do one-on-one coaching in their online course. Some people give assignments. Some people give workbooks, worksheets. That, like, you have to use different tools to help people get what you are doing in an online course. Unlike a webinar where I just have my slide and I come, I teach you. When I finish teaching you, I go home. You go home. You can ask me questions, and that's about it. That's the difference between both. So an online course is more work. Like my online course, Monetize Your Knowledge, I'm sure I have over 100 videos in that course. Yes. So anybody who goes through Monetize Your Knowledge, you must be able to make money from your knowledge. I cannot teach you all of that on a 2-hour webinar. Do you understand my point? I can't. I can just give you some tips. But when you go through the course, you see the workbooks, you see the examples, you see the assignments, you see the videos. There's no way. There's no way, even if you are fundamentally slow as a human being, there is no way you will go through that course and you will not be able to make money from your knowledge. It is impossible. I am that proud of what I created. Is humanly impossible for you to go through Monetize Your Knowledge online course, come out, and still be unable to make money. Extremely impossible. I have people who have built houses from the course. I have people who have made hundreds of millions of naira from the course. I have people who have turned their lives around, paid their children's school fees, done amazing things, built their investment portfolio, entered real estate, so many things from the course. All right, so I can't take questions on this. I'm going to keep going. Now, the step 2 in the sold out system formula is goal setting. So now we've identified, oh, I want to launch an online course. Oh, I want to launch an ebook. Oh, I want to do this. Okay, now you want to now set a goal. So what's the goal that I want to achieve with this digital product? And there are 2 parts of setting your goal. The first is you have to plan your offer. The second is you have to create the targets for the offer. So let's go quickly. Offer planning. Offer planning is basically taking that digital product that you want to launch and breaking it down. So let's say, for instance, that the digital product I want to launch or create is bundle. Okay. So let's say that I took bundle from step 1. Now here, you're going to come up with the title of your digital product. Guys, marketing starts from the title. They don't teach you that. The marketing of your digital product starts from the title. You need to be able to put titles that once they see it, they already have an idea, a simulation of what you're teaching. So I always love to use my Ichok bundle. I think that for me, that's like my most favorite bundle. Although last year I did Buga bundle, but nah, Ichok bundle is my most favorite. So when I created this title, I wanted to use a title that connected with my primary audience. Even though I sell to people across, now I sell to people across 7, 8 countries, but my primary market are in one country, that is Nigeria. So I wanted a title that connected with my primary audience. Once they see it, they know it. And when they see it, they're like, ah, that means this thing is going to be value. And I picked something that was trending at the time. This was 2021, and it was a choke. Like, oh man, it choke, it choke, it choke. So I just picked it and I gave my bundle a choke bundle. And I ensured that the things I put inside the bundle embodied the title. Like everybody who bought that bundle, they're like, we didn't pay you enough. We owe you because this bundle chokes. Really, it choked them at the price that I gave them, right? So when you are planning your offer, the first thing you want to write is what's going to be the title of this ebook, this online course, this bundle, whatever it is. Now, the second part is what is going to be the content? What is going to be the content? I'm seeing so many people dropping their testimonials already in comment section. I'm like, wow, I'm going to get to that. I've pinned some on Instagram, right? Now, what is the content of this offer? For me, it was 7 classes and 3 bonuses. So you want to ask yourself, if it's an online course, how many modules? Is it 2 modules, 4 modules? My own online course has 8 modules. And if it's a webinar, your content is maybe 3 hours live class. That's it. But this helps you to plan what your content, okay? Now, the third part of this offer planning is what's the price going to be at? So your title, the content of your offer, and the price. So for me, I did an increasing price strategy where the first 1,000 buyers got it at $10. After that, it moved to $15. After Christmas, it moved to $20. I think it moved up again. I can't remember, but that's how I sold it. So I had my first 1,000 buyers in 23 hours, and then I increased the price. Last year, I did Buga Bundle. I did 1,500 buyers. I got the first 1,500 buyers by the second day, and then I increased the price, right? This year, my bundle, I'm going to drop the number. First 500 people that will get it cheap. After that, the price is going up. Like, don't hustle and get in. So I use this strategy because I'm looking to get bulk money. So there are different pricing strategies. And if you join my online course, if you decide to take my offer tonight and join my online course, Monetize Your Knowledge, I show you how to create your pricing strategy for the different digital products. I show you how to price your ebook, how to price your webinar, how to price your online course, etc. There are different strategies. It's different from selling shoe and bag, okay? Now, this increasing price strategy is good for people who are looking to get bulk money, who are looking to get bulk people to take mass action, right? Because except you don't have the money, if you hear that if you buy it today, you get it at a cheaper price, you'll jump for it. True or false? You'll jump for it, right? So I need bulk money. I don't want to be getting pieces. I want to see plenty money when I sleep and wake up. With my bundles, that's my own strategy. Okay, so I always do increasing price. After a certain milestone, the price increases, the price increases, the price increases. So imagine after 24 hours, with this, my first 1,000 buyers, I had $10,000 in my account in 24 hours. And I've not even created the bundle. Right? And after that, it moved to $15. After that, it moved to $20. So this is offer planning. Now, we're still in goal setting, right? The second stage of the sold out system. You also have to set your target. So you could write the title, the offer, all that. What is the target? How many people do you want? Now, one mistake or one thing that they don't teach you all is not just to write targets of how many students will sign up for the class. You also need to have a target of how many leads you are going to get. A lead is a potential. That's a potential. Okay, so how many leads, how many people are going to sign up? Because let me bust your bubble. Somebody had dropped a comment and said, oh, she hasn't launched a course, but she already has 300 people on her wait list. And I'm like, that's fantastic. However, those 300 people are not going to buy. I don't understand what goes on in you people's head. They'll say join wait list. If you want to join the class, you will join. You know that you have no intention of joining the course. Why are you giving us false hope? Why you my wait list? Excuse me. I need answers. I need answers from you guys. Why are you in my wait list? Why are you on my wait list? You have no intention of joining. You just give me high hope. I'm like, hey, I have 500 people on my wait list. I'm not calculating his calculator. 500 times this thousand. I've hammered. You were not told. Those are leads. Now, so you can have your target for leads, your target for registrations. Normally, what I do is I have a conversion rate depending on what you're selling. If it's a high ticket item, like it's hundreds of thousands of naira, or it is $300 or $1,000 and above, the conversion rate is usually low. But if it's a low ticket item, like my bundle is $10, my conversion rate is high. I put 70%. Of all the people who join my wait list, 70% will buy it because it's low. But if it's like my online course, maybe I put conversion rate at maybe 10%, and that's even high. So some people is between 2 to 3%. So when you start selling, you will understand what your conversion rate is. I have a higher conversion rate than the average of the industry. Okay. So that's the first target you write. Second target is now your revenue. So how many people out of the leads, how many people do you want to register? How much will that be in naira? How much would that be in dollars? How much would that be in CDs, whatever it is, currency that you use? And then the last target that you're going to create is how much are you going to spend on marketing? Some of you'll be writing how much you're going to make. I'm going to make, by the time I finish selling this webinar, I'm going to make 1,000 trillion billion dollars. But you don't want to spend anything on marketing. If I give you uppercut in love, I'm not violent. I'll give you uppercut in love. You understand? You got to spend, people. You have to spend. So for this bundle, I spent 650,000 marketing, and I hit my revenue goal of 15 million naira. So I spent really little because it's a bundle. Some people are asking what's a bundle. A bundle is when you bring together different products to help people achieve a certain topic. So let's say that the topic or the title of your bundle is get your husband to want you in bed. Now you bundle different things together that will help my husband want me in bed. So it can be 4 videos. One video is how to seduce him nicely. The second video is how to emotionally connect to him. The third video is how to be a good wife so that he'll be pursuing you around the house. The fourth one is how to take care of yourself so that he finds you sexually appealing. I'll be waiting with that. Then the fifth video can be how to bring God into your marriage to help you be emotionally connected to your husband. Those are 5 videos that I've brought together. They are on different micro topics, but when I watch everything together, it's going to help the customer to, ensure that the husband carry them into the bed. Do you understand? That's what a bundle is. You bundle different micro products together, whether micro ebooks, micro videos, micro PDFs together to help the people achieve the title of the bundle. Okay, so this is the second phase of the sold out system framework, which is setting your targets. Okay, now move to step 3, which is the making money. Step 3 is making money. People are laughing. You people are laughing. People are laughing. Why? Let me come into the comment section. How's it going, people? Just checking the temperature. We're moving to the third step of the sold out system. So just if you have questions, don't worry. I'm going to answer your questions at the end of the class, but I'll answer some in between, but most questions I'll answer at the end. Somebody says, how about those of us who bought MYK in 2021? Do we still get the update? What updates? Log in, you see everything that I have updated in the course. Log in, log in, okay? But there are no new updates. The last update was last year. Yeah, beginning of last year, and everybody has it. Okay. All right, fantastic. So let's move to making money. Temperature is baddest. Bundle is not the same thing as cost. Okay. But yeah, let's keep going. Okay, so making money, which is the final step in the sold out system, we're slowly winding down this class. There are three phases, or there are three parts of making money. The first is your launch strategy. The second is your traffic channel, and the third is how do you launch out. It's not target, it's the assets for the launch. Okay, so let's quickly go through it now. When you decide that, okay, this is the product I want to sell, you set the target, everything. The first thing is you need to understand, what strategy am I going to use to launch this? And there are different strategies. There are different launch styles. Okay, and I teach this inside my online course. I will not be able to explain each of these launch styles, but I'm just going to, show you some of the launch styles you can use to launch. There's one-on-one calls. You can use one-on-one calls. This is where you tell people, oh, book a 10 minutes free call with me, and then on the free call, you're able to help them solve one of their problems, and then you upsell them into your coaching or into your VIP deal or into a one-to-one program. You have mini launch, you have evergreen funnel, you have application. So I use application launch strategy for my mastermind. You have to apply. I interview you, I review your application, then I choose the people that I want. There are challenges. Challenges is a launch style. If you followed me, I've used this 3 years ago, 2 years ago. So I had the which challenge have I done? I've done a couple of challenges actually, right? 100K a day challenge. I've done a couple of challenges. So rookie to expert, that's my favorite challenge. Rookie to expert. It was a 5-day sales challenge. Every day I was giving people what to do to sell. And at the end of the challenge, I upsold everybody into my membership. Okay. That was SPV, I think, Sales Prompts Vault, or the other membership I had. So challenge is a launch style. Like, if I sit down and teach it to you, by the time you are done with your challenge and you upsell people, you make money. There's video/audio series, there's webinars, there's video tour, there's events, there's social media. There are different launch styles. So you need to first sit down. For you to even choose, you need to understand the different launch styles. Then you pick the one that will work for the product that you are selling. So I have this in my online course, module 8. I show you how to launch, how to create your launch strategy, your launch funnel, and everything. Okay. Now, once you've identified your launch strategy, the next thing is your traffic channels. Guys, this is something we don't really talk about. Traffic channel is, where are the people going to come from? The people are going to see that you have a product to sell. You know what traffic is? If you live in metropolitan cities like Lagos, Accra, Nairobi, London, New York, there's traffic. You are sitting from work to the house. You are sitting, depending on where you're staying, 30 minutes. Some people stay in traffic 3 hours every day, 2 hours. That is a mass number of people moving towards the same direction at the same time. That slows down movements because the road is only this wide. Okay, so the same thing applies when you have to sell a digital product. Where is your traffic coming from? Don't sit down there and assume that I have 7,000 followers. That's where the traffic is. Hey, yeah, they will shock you. You will be pleasantly shocked. See, as I believe that I am very good to my audience. Even if nobody tells me, I know. I believe that I'm very good to my audience. I'm very fair to them. I'm very useful to them. I'm very helpful to them. I'm very valuable to them. Despite all that, I have to give them free content every day, whatnot. When it's time for me to sell, I'll post flyer. This bundle is now selling, or this online course is open. That flyer, maybe I can see two comments. Whereas when I'm teaching, you see 300 comments. When I'm doing Sell yourself. Go and check my Saturday post. I have over 4,000 comments where people are marketing themselves. You see, they're very selfish. When it's time for their own thing, they will show up 4,000 comments, 2,000 comments, 1,000 comments. When I'm now selling my own thing, at least just comment and say, oh, well done, coach, even if you don't buy. 2 comments, 3 comments, 4 comments. So if you sit down there and be like, I have 200,000 followers, that's my traffic, it will shock you. You'll be pleasantly shocked. You're gonna be wowed. You will sit down and contemplate your life, like, what's really going on? What's really going on? So, see, don't bank on that your following numbers. Oh no, sit down. You have to create your traffic channel. Yes, stray bullets will meet, or it will hit all of you, all of you. Even to like it, they will avoid the flyer. The flyer will have 102 likes. I see, what did I do to these people? Even just to encourage me, just to like it. No. Comment, no. But when I post, market yourself, you see them 5,000 comments. I say, wow. Wow. I will show all of you one day. I will show you shaggy one day. But it's just God that not allow me to show you, because if not for God, I will show you people Pepe. Let me focus. Okay. So you have your traffic channel, right? Now you want to sit down and ask yourself, where's the place that I'm going to get people to come and see what I'm selling? So the first category is assets that you own, maybe from your website, from your email list, from your client list, from your text message list, from your WhatsApp list, maybe from a podcast. These are things that you own. Now, another traffic channel can be social media. Please, social media should not be your only traffic channel. Social media people, they will shock you. So social media can be from posts. You can get traffic from DMs, from stories, from live streaming. Some people, when they are launching, they're going to be coming on live stream every day and trying to get traffic. Okay. Another channel is through partnerships and collaborations. So you can decide to find other people who have pages, bigger pages that you can go on and teach there, and then send people your way. So you can do social media takeovers. You can stream on other people's platform. I remember when I started Trisha Biz, I wasn't even selling. I was just building my audience. And I had reached out to Nelly, Nigeria Branch, to say, please, I wanted to come and teach your audience marketing. I wasn't selling anything. I was just like trying to get people to know who I was, to know, oh, this is Trisha. Trisha is good with marketing, right? And I went on her page to teach that day. Honestly, if I tell you that I remember what I taught, I can't remember what I taught, but I think it was so good that day, I can't remember, but I think maybe 3,000 or 3,000 people followed me from that live stream, one live stream. I don't know what I taught, but it had to be so good. When I was done with the class, if you see follow, like my notifications was crazy. Follow. I had, if I'm not mistaken, over 3,000 follows from one live stream. Then she chatted me on WhatsApp and said, Trisha, they're asking for you. They say you should come back and do part 2, that should bring you back. I said, hey. I said, okay. I don't know, I prepared again. I went back, I think 2 days later, and I taught again. And I had another 1,000 or so follow me. And there were so many people on the live stream. I've never seen that many people on any Instagram live in my life, because I did not know Instagram. I think we had, I can't remember. I don't know if Nelly is here. Maybe we had 3,000 people on that live. I can't remember. But there were so many people, or 4,000. I screen grabbed it. I'll go to my old phone and find it. That was a partnership. I went to her page. I think she allowed me because she felt like she owed me a favor. I gave her a deal. I think she felt like she owed me for giving her, because I didn't know her. I just researched her and I gave her the deal. And I didn't do what many people do, which is, they'll just give you small money because you don't really know how much they should be paying. I ensured that I gave her exactly how much was in my budget. I did not even make a profit for the business on her head. It wasn't only her, it was herself and Axdams. That's something that I did when I was in the 9 to 5. All the people I worked with, both artists, both media guys, all of them, and some of them are still my friends till today, because I don't try to make profit for the business. If you told me that the budget for this MC is 1 million, I would tell him this is the budget I have for you. Invoice me 1 million. It's not the matter of make it 700K. No, I don't know. I like to help people. So a couple of them are still my G's because I always fought for them. If it's in the budget I'm giving you. So I did the same thing with Nelly. So I feel like Nelly felt like she owed me. I don't know. But she allowed me teach and I paid twice. And I had I had thousands of people follow me. So that was a traffic channel. So imagine if I was selling something, I would have blown. But then I don't understand anything. I just went and taught and, I left. I got followers, but if I wanted to sell something, imagine I've got followers and I would have made money. So I'm just trying to show you that there are different things that you can do to get traffic, right, to what you're selling. Now, outside of this, there are other things you can consider. You can consider social media partnerships, consider good content. When I put out good content, it gets me the people that I want. You can consider wait lists. You can consider lead magnets. Wait lists are, you tell people, are you interested in learning this particular thing? Or you go and write your name and your email in this place. Okay? When it is time, I will let you know. So I do that a lot. I do lots of waiting lists. I do lots of wait lists. Oh, Nelly is there. Nelly, how many thousand followers did you give me that day? I can't remember. This was 6 years ago, man. We've come a long way. So yeah, right. You can decide, oh, I want to do wait lists. I do wait lists for all my products, for bundle, for online course, for my business growth workshop. I do wait lists because it helps me know if people are interested in this thing. Okay, now there are lead magnets. I will explain what lead magnets are in another slide. You can do streaming. Streaming is Instagram lives, Facebook lives, YouTube live. All those things are streaming. People will join and they will hear what you're saying and you can convert them. There's press. If you want to, put up a press release or something in the press for people to see what you're doing, there's speaking engagements. I always advise you, if there's one traffic strategy you should have, it is speaking engagements. Look for opportunities. In 2017, 2018, I was speaking for free everywhere. I just wanted people to know me because I felt like I'm so knowledgeable. If I open my mouth, they'll be wild. I just need opportunity to open my mouth and speak. And so I approached people who had events. I was speaking for free. I was on fire those first 2 years. I was on Instagram live every Wednesday, except I was sick. Every Wednesday, 7 p.m. I was on Instagram live. Then we moved to 8 p.m. because people are like, oh, they go to church on Wednesday. So I moved it to 8 p.m. for them, right? So I was streaming on my platform. I was speaking on any platform that I could find, and it's all about times and seasons. Now, to get me out of my house to speak, you are going to pay a premium. So you won't see me speaking a lot anymore because if it's not worth my time, I'm not going. I've passed that time of my life. I've passed that stage where I was just speaking to be known. Now I'm not looking to be known. Now I'm looking to be paid. So when you see me speak, they paid. They paid and they paid what I wanted, not what they had on their budget. Some people come, oh, this is my budget. No, this is what I will charge. And when I show up, your audience will be blessed. So if you want them to be blessed, you pay me. If not, I stay in my house. If I only get one speaking job per month, I'm fine at this stage. But that time, no, anything I see, I collect. And it paid off because I was able to build my audience and build my traffic. Okay. Email marketing, you can do conference outreach, social selling, aka sending people DMs. There's a strategy to that. Don't go and be a nuisance. But yeah, we can talk about that. Search engine, depending on the platform you're using, ensure that you come up in search. So on Instagram, they'll tell you, oh, use hashtags, use topics when you're posting, use this, use that. So people are searching for the thing that you have, they'll find you. Advertising, I advertise, I do Instagram ads, I do Facebook ads. Someday I'll try YouTube ads. I hear it's also good. You can be a guest blogger. So people who have blogs, you can decide that, oh, you know what, I want to post on your blog. It's called guest blog post. There are so many things you can do, guys. I've just given you some of the things you can do to drive traffic your way. Now, what are some of the things that I have done to drive traffic to my programs? I started branded merchandise in 2020. I don't know how many of you all saw me in one of those t-shirts. I used to wear t-shirts that have dates. I think this is the first launch that I did not wear a t-shirt that has a date. This is the first launch in the last 3 years. I started selling Monetize Your Knowledge 2020. I I've never seen anybody do it in Nigeria. I put the dates of the launch on my t-shirt and I had different colors in 2020 and 2021. I was on fire. That's how I was driving traffic. When I'm traveling to Abuja, I'm wearing my t-shirt. People ask me at the airport, what's happening on these dates? That is the kind of thing you want to do to drive people to talk. I mean, I answer, oh, I'm going to be doing this on this date. Are you this kind of person? Oh, you should follow me. Open your Instagram. I'll click follow. Yeah, then send me a DM and I'll tell you more. Right? I did different colors. And now it's gonna be buying sneakers. So I had green shirt, green shoe, pink shirt, pink shoe, orange shirt. Yo, I know I do too much, but it got me noticed. It got me noticed. I started in 2020. I did 2 launches in 2020, February and August. February, I had about 200 people join my course. August, I had 380 people join my course. In 2020, yo, like, and I just started. I didn't really know much. I was just, putting things together and creating the strategy. 380 people join my course. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? So there's things that you can do to drive traffic your way. Okay, so I did branded mesh with the date on my shirt. Then I now stepped it up further. Now it's going to do jean jackets. I have money printing sneakers. I did money printing phone case, money printing mugs. I can be extra. I like to be the person who does it first in my market. Okay, so you will never have seen anybody else who has done this in my market before me, because marketing is my jam. I create and I'm happy for people to take what I've created and make it even bigger. But I had never seen anybody do this before. I needed to get people's attention. Okay, so I did branded merchandise. I did lead magnets. So lead magnets is basically when you create something to drive people to your product. This masterclass you are in is a lead magnet. I'm going to sell my course to you in a few minutes. And if you're interested, I'm going to collect your money and I'm going to teach you how to make money from your knowledge. Okay. So example on my slide, last year, no, 2 years ago, I did a free Black Friday webinar. Last year too, I did it for free. I don't know how many of you all joined my Black Friday webinar. It's the best. It's the best. Like, it's literally so good. And what I did during the webinar is I then tell you, oh, I'm going to be selling a bundle in December. If you're interested, just drop your email here and I'll follow up with you when I sell it. So in 2021, I had 1,420 people tell me they were interested in my bundle. Now for my online course, I have a lead magnet called How to Turn Your Knowledge to Cash ebook. It's a free ebook. Okay, now look at the numbers. Last year, I think I did the ebook in 2021, I think, but I just put last year's numbers. In May 2022, 9,300 people downloaded my ebook. Imagine, that's traffic. I ran ads to the ebook. People saw the ads, they downloaded it. 9,000 people in May 2022. October 2022, 13,000 people downloaded my ebook lead magnet. And then April this year, I had 6,000 people download it. So total, I had 28,000 people download this book in the last 1 year. So even though they don't all buy my course now, some of them will buy my course next year. Some will buy my course in 2 years' time. I will nurture them till they are ready to buy. That's what a lead magnet is. It brings you people who may be interested in what you want to sell. They may not buy now, but over time, when you nurture them and they see that you are good, they might buy. All right. So another thing that you do when you are trying to get traffic to your brand is that you create content that connects. Many of you miss it here. Your content is all over the place. There are different types of content you should be creating to help you drive traffic. For the course of this masterclass, I put 4 categories. Category 1, pain. You must be creating content that will show them the pain, that there is pain in this. You have a pain, you have a problem, without telling them that you have a problem, or you have to show them you have a problem. I'm the solution to your problem. Yeah. Another type of content you should be creating is objections. Content that kills the objections they have, that will stop them from doing business with you. Another type of content is benefits. What benefits will they get from this product you want to sell, from this online course, from this ebook? Another one is belief. What belief system do you need them to have to make an investment in your product? Guys, there are so many types of content that helps people connect to what you're saying. It's not only buy my ebook, buy my webinar, buy. That's what many of you all do. That's why they don't buy from you. It's not that. When you show somebody the pain that you show them their present day situation and how your products can take them from present day situation to tomorrow, to the future situation that they want, they're going to rush you like a gege bread. And then the last part is launch assets. So what assets do you need to sell this product? Do you need flyers? Do you need to do photo shoots? Do you need testimonials? Do you need videos to video advertisements, what do you need? Do you need to do a waitlist page, a sales page? Do you need to go to Paystack to get a payment link? What are the things you need to create to help you sell this product that you have? Now I've added legal, so I put disclaimers. If you're in my online course, there's a disclaimer. There's for my coaching clients, we sign contracts. My mastermind clients, we sign contracts. So it depends on the type of product. You can have legal documents attached to it, but these are like summary of some types of launch assets that you need to help you sell. All right. So when I created this system, right, I normally will test it to people around me. So I went and tested it with my friend, Lamide Johnson, right? I think he's on Instagram live because he sends me a screenshot of myself and asks me what I'm doing on Instagram. Anyway, so I shared the system with him. I remember clearly it was November. It was November. I shared it with him. I'm like, guy, you can make more money from your classes. And we came up with a strategy for him to sell his bootcamp. Guess what? You can see the graph on the slide. In the year 2 years before that, he had only 5 students that joined his bootcamp. The year before that, he had 11 students. After we created a strategy, he had 117 students. That is over 1,000% increase using this system. Okay, so what I now did was I'm like, oh, this my system works. So I went ahead and I built an online course around the system, and I called the online course Monetize Your Knowledge. Now I'm going to show you a couple of other people who have gotten results with the course. I would introduce you to the course. I'm going to give you an offer because you are in this masterclass. Then we'll go to the final part of the masterclass, and then we'll do question and answers and wrap up. Okay, are we good? So I'm going to show you a couple of people. Now meet Petra. I absolutely love Petra. So me, I put Instagram handles so you can go and ask them questions. Me, I don't used to do testimonial without face. If I put your testimonial, I'm going to put your picture. I'm going to put Instagram handle because of people who doubt, so that you can go and find them and you can ask them questions. Now, Petra had been selling digital products before she joined my course. When she joined my course, you can see the leap. Can you see the leap? From 300 students to 1,000 plus. And it has not stopped there. This was 2021. As of last year, she sent me this testimonial. Guys, oh my gosh. Like, when she sent it to me, I couldn't express my joy. For those who are on Instagram, you can't see my slide, sorry. It says this, she sent me a picture of the house that she built. And she says it's fully powered by online course coach. With all the losses, because I knew she had some issues, and we did a chat. And she's like, thank you so much, whatnot. And she sent me a video of the house. I'm like, oh my God. In that instance, I was very emotional because I'm like, because I decided not to keep quiet, because I decided to share the knowledge I have, somebody was able to change the status of their living facility and build a mansion for themselves and their family. Guys, you know, many times when I tell you to monetize your knowledge, yes, it's you make money, but it's to change people's lives. See, no matter how good I am as a marketing coach, there's some people who will never learn from me. Not because I'm not good, but because I am not sent to them. You see, people there, everybody has people that are sent to them. People have their helpers. You know, so the longer that you keep quiet and refuse to share the knowledge God gave you, you are not allowing somebody else progress in life or in a particular situation because you decided to keep quiet, because you are a coward, because you are scared. Oh, will they sign up? Because of whatever reason it is. Some people's lives will never change because you refuse to launch your ebook. They need to read from you. They cannot learn from me. They're like, ah, Trisha is too loud. She used to brag too much. I cannot learn from her. But it's yes, you too, as a marketing expert. But refuse to learn because like, they will not buy from me. They'll buy from Trisha. Some people will never buy from me. Some people cannot stand my God. Some people are like, I can't, I beg. She's too much. Some people are, I'm teaching ahead of them. They cannot understand what I'm teaching because I'm not teaching for their level. So you are the one who will teach for their level. You know, there are different classes in school. There's primary one, primary two, primary three. Right now, maybe I'm teaching on university level. Who will teach those that are in primary school and secondary school is you. So the longer that you keep quiet and you don't monetize your knowledge, there are people's lives who will not change. Every night when I go to bed, I sleep well. You know why? Because I tell myself that because of me today, one of you on this class was able to feed. Because of me today, one of you was able to pay your child's school fees. Because of me today, one of you was able to change the trajectory of your family's wealth because of one post I put out. You're like, oh, I can do this. And you made 500K. Because of one thing I taught you in my webinar, you're like, wow, you made 200K, you made 1 million, you made $10,000. Because of those things, no matter how bad my day went, no matter how shitty my life is at that point in time, I feel blessed because of me, people's lives are being changed. And that's what it means to partner with God to help people. You see, every day when you pray, you know, I asked the question before and I said, how many of you prayed today and said, God, please, I want money? Oh, many of you said you did. When you pray, Father, Lord, please help me. Does he come down himself to help you? No, he helps you through people. That's why I see comments that say, man, Trisha, I literally prayed and asked God for clarity about this thing today. And once I opened Instagram, your post was the first post I saw. And as I read it, I got the clarity I needed. And the answered prayer, God partners with people on earth to help other people to answer their prayers. So you're somebody's answered prayer, but you refuse to open your mouth and teach them. So their prayers are not yet answered yet. And they keep asking God, God, is it that you don't used to answer my prayer? You now see people commenting like, God, am I a mannequin? God, am I a stool? God, am I a tree? See, you did it for this person, do it for me now. Because people like you are the tools that God wants to use to answer their prayers, but you refuse to step up to the plate. So their prayers are unanswered. But God will raise other people to help them. If you don't want to help them, you will find somebody else to help them. But my point is, you need to get into a point where you realize that it's not just about making money. It's about living a life for purpose where you are partnering with God. You are helping other people. You are changing lives. You are improving people's situations and whatnot. People need the knowledge you have to be better. Somebody needs the knowledge you have to have a peaceful pregnancy. Somebody needs the knowledge you have to stop pornography addiction. Somebody needs the knowledge you have to be able to grow their business. Stop sitting on your knowledge. I feel like I've been preaching. Okay. Let's go back. Now, these are other people who have made money from my online course. Meet Tracy Diamonds. Tracy, at this point, Tracy, I'm sure she has made more money than me, Seth. That is her teacher. She made $2,500 in 24 hours selling a webinar. She has made a lot of money. Meet Sharifa, SMD Nigeria. By the end of module 2, she launched her first masterclass and she ended up selling 1.7 million. At the end of module 2, we have not finished the course. So the course is 8 modules. By the end of module 2, She just watched it, sold, and made 1.7 million. Meet Oyinda at Red Rush Drinks. She made 7.4 million naira from her last online course registration. She's teaching people how to make zobo. She's not teaching people how to do anything. Like you say, oh, fine, it has to be something big. She's teaching people how to make zobo and start a zobo business. She made 7.4 million naira from her online course registration. Meet Steve. Steve is my friend, my teacher, my everything. I worked with him in 2020 and he achieved his highest launch ever for his online course then. I don't know if he has made more now, but then I was bragging like, yo, he made the highest money has ever made with me. Meet Omowo at Moe's Juice Bar. She made $20,000 from her online course thanks to my course. Meet Rocky at Rocky Foods. These are entrepreneurs. If you're an entrepreneur, these are fellow entrepreneurs like you. They are teaching what they do. So Moe's Juice Bar, she sells juices and smoothies. So she's teaching people how to make juices. Now, Rocky at Rocky Foods, she sells food stuff, right? Her webinar was called The Gold Mine in Foodstuff Exportation. She made 1.5 million naira. And she's like, Trisha, your webinar strategy is the bomb because for every digital product I teach you in my course, I show you how to market it, how to sell it, how to structure it. Meet Joycey. Joycey is also an entrepreneur, my fantastic sister. Her business is called At Oriki, but she started monetizing her knowledge and she created a new brand called At Soar with Joycey. She launched her first online course from Monetize Your Knowledge and she had 120 students sign up from, I think she said, over 13 countries. Meet Jimmy at Jimmy Terry. Jimmy Terry he had been monetizing his knowledge long before I started, right? But something I love about him, I love his spirit because it takes somebody who is humble and who is hungry to find somebody who supposedly is younger than them in the business and say, this person has results, I'm going to learn from this person. So we worked together and he says that he had the highest income in 7 years. So imagine you've been monetizing your knowledge for 7 years and then you meet Trisha and you work with Trisha and that year is the best year. Like Trisha, that year was my best year. I think that year was 2021 that we worked together because I showed him, he was doing consulting before. I showed him how to create digital products to make money. You must not make, consulting is great, but you can make money from digital products. And he created digital products and he had the highest revenue in his business ever in that year. So my question to you, how many of you want results that look like this? Just type yes. I'm coming to the comment section. Tell me no. How many of you want results like this? I know someone who paid for the Zobo class. I have joined Tracy Diamond's classes. They are all my people. 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 How many of you want results like this? Tell me yes or no. How many of you want results like this? It's not free, oh. You pay me, I'll teach you. You will now go and get the results. Okay? Okay. Okay, don't worry. I'm going to answer questions. I'm going to be wrapping up soon. I will answer questions. Don't worry. I'm seeing a lot of yes, so fantastic. Yes, fantastic. Are you ready? Next question. Are you ready to invest to get these results? It's not just saying, oh, yes, I want the results. Are you ready to invest your money, to pay some money, to get the knowledge, to get these results? Yes or no? Are you ready? Are you ready to invest? Somebody said I showed them this slide 46. Somebody that asked for it. This is the slide. I'm going to keep going, okay? Are you ready to invest? Now, no matter the knowledge you have, whether you have tech knowledge or you don't have, whether you are a 9-to-5er, whether you're an expert, whether you're a business owner, my framework will work for you. It doesn't matter, whoever you are. And I can say that with my full chest because I have helped different types of people. Okay, so whether you are a 9-to-5er, meet Finn. Finn is a senior manager at a multinational, and she came in to monetize your knowledge. She started monetizing her knowledge, and now she has made money that she has used to invest in her investment portfolios. So if you're a 9 to 5er, you don't have to resign, keep your job like Finn and monetize your knowledge. Now, whether you're a business owner, meet Tule. Tule is Meals Chills. Hey, Meals. Hey, Tule is Maize Chills. She sells amazing fruit juices, smoothies, parfaits. She started teaching people how to make their own juices and start a juice business. And she has made millions of naira that has helped her set up some projects she never thought she would, just from monetizing her knowledge. Meets whether you are a new coach or expert. I'm just showing you that whatever you are, I've helped somebody in your category. Okay. Now, if you are a new coach or expert, meet FBI Coach. Now, before FBI Coach joined my course, his Instagram handle is at FBI Coach. Before he joined my course, he was selling his ebooks. He used to make 200,000 naira. His video is on my page. Please check my page for his video testimonial. He said the highest he had made was 300,000 naira. But after he took my course, these same ebooks, he started selling them again, and he made 5 million naira in 1 month. Go and hear it from him. He's on my page. I think we posted his testimonial yesterday, video testimonial. Imagine somebody that was making 200,000. The highest he has ever made is 300,000 from his ebooks. But after he followed my strategy, see, just come into the course, just copy and paste what I tell you. Don't even think. Just copy and paste it. You make money. Then you can now start thinking and adding your own. Imagine moving from 300,000 naira to 5 million naira with the same ebook. It not change it. Now, so whether you're a new coach or expert, I will help you. Even if you are established, I've showed you Steve, I've showed you Jimmy, and I've also helped people like my friend, my brother, Banky. So he has this program that he normally launches, and we did the launch earlier this year. And I asked him, what's the highest you've ever sold? And he told me, I said, we're going to beat it. And let's do it like this. We'll do it like this. It's still the same. I gave you my sold out strategy. I showed him how to do it. And we beat the numbers. This year, he has done the highest he has ever done from that his program. So when I tell you that whoever you are, my strategy, my framework will work for you, I mean it. So let me introduce to you the best course in the universe. Monetize your knowledge. This is my signature online course that helps experts, coaches, entrepreneurs, career professionals. Yes, this course is called SOAR. Turn their knowledge into profitable digital products. Okay, so if you want to, all of you said yes, you want to achieve this result. If you want to achieve these results, I'm going to make you an offer on this webinar where you cannot get this offer anywhere else. So if you log out now, sorry, you will not get the offer. You need to stay, hear the offer and how you can access it. I will never post the offer on Instagram. Okay, but let me show you what is in the course before you decide if you want to give me your money or not. I'll collect your money, even I'll collect in your dream. So I divide my course into 3 phases. Phase 1 is ready. Phase 1 has 2 modules. Module 1, finding your knowledge well. So we look at how to identify your knowledge wells, how to research, how to carve your niche, how to discover your product format. Should you do webinar? Should you do online course? Which product is right for you and all of that. We do that in module 1. Module 2 is customer analysis. So basically, we discuss the principles of customer avatar. We identify who you want to serve, what are their needs, how to name your products to attract them, and all of that. Now, phase 2, we have module 3. In phase 2, we go into the digital products directly. Module 3 is webinars. I show you how to create your webinar, how to structure it, how to sell it, how to drive engagement. Module 4, I teach you ebooks, how to create ebook, how to write it, how to publish it on Amazon, how to sell it, etc. Module 5, I teach you online course and online groups. What are online courses? How to create your online course, launch strategies, email sequence. I give you my email template, just copy and paste. How to do video recordings for your online course, how to do audio recordings. I show you the platforms. I give you step by step how to do it, how to create your online group, how to develop it, how to launch. Module 6 is coaching and bundles. I introduce you to coaching. I show you the mistakes coaches make that you should avoid, how to structure your coaching program, how to sell. In under coaching, I give you templates, coaching contracts, coaching timeline, coaching checklist. Just take the templates, put your own logo and use it. Right? Then I teach you bundles, how to create bundles, what are bundles, how to sell them, what you should put in your bundle, and all of that. All right. Now, phase 3 is the end of the program. Phase 3 has 2 modules. Module 7, how to build your tribe. Guys, it's so important to build your tribe, right? So I teach you how to build your tribe, methods of building authority, and strategies for building your personal brand. Module 8 is the final module. I teach you how to launch out into the world. So how to create your sales funnel, how to automate, all that. And that is the end of 8 weeks with me in Monetize Your Knowledge. That's not all. I have 6 bonus trainers that I went to look for, and they teach you something. Okay, so I have Create. Create teaches lead generation and Facebook ads. I have Eva. On Instagram, she's called @Creatorials. She started that page from 0 and she has grown it. So she teaches you how to build your audience on Instagram from 0. Jenna teaches you email marketing. Jordan teaches you video marketing, because if you're going to be teaching, you're going to be on video. Audrey teaches you marketing campaigns. Audrey is one of the fantastic marketing experts that I've met in the world. She's based in the US, and she showed us how she made, I think, $300,000 from her own book launch. Imagine somebody sold book and made $300,000. Hey God, when will I make that money? So she showed us what she did to make that money. Then Mayowa teaches you tech. Okay, and I have more testimonials. Nelly is here. See, in 2021, when Nelly launched her online course called DSI, she was like, "Go shall we strategy, and she used the framework. Of course, Nelly is very intelligent. She added her own on it, but I showed her the framework. She made over $100,000 then. This year, Nelly has launched it. I cannot tell you how much she made. She did not give me permission. But Nelly has made more money than me. So I'm like, hey, when students is richer than the teacher. But that's my joy. I have many students that make more money than I make. I'm like, that's the joy. It's not that, oh, I'm going to be the best, I'm going to be the one that will make the most money. It's the fact that somebody that you helped is doing so well, and they're even doing better. Last year, one of my students crossed 1 billion naira in her business in sales. And when she sent me the WhatsApp message, a few people know her, but we don't talk about her in public until she talks about herself. And when she sent me the WhatsApp message, I was like, oh my God. My reply to her was, "This your students way rich past teacher. That's who I am. I will celebrate you." Because me, I've not made 1 billion naira in my business in 1 year. I've not made, let me not lie to you. I've never made it. But one of my students has, and I was so proud of her. So if I put people's testimonials, if they've made more money, it doesn't matter. It just shows me that my strategy works. And for some niches, it makes more money than others. But whatever your niche is, you'll make money. Meet Alice at Fit and Fab Kitchen. She's a food brand. She taught people, she created a course called the Drinks Business Course, and she made 2 million naira. Meet Nancy, Coach Nancy. She's a structure coach. She joined Monetize Your Knowledge online course, and now she has over 400 people that have signed up for her premium online course. Guys, I can go on and on. There are so many people. I have over 150 testimonials from this course that I can show you now, and there are others that will not tell me because of security. They don't want their affiliate people to come and be begging them for money. So in addition to the course, we have a Facebook community where we do weekly coaching, and you can ask questions and we can guide you. Okay, so how much does this cost? Because everybody is saying how much does it cost? This is the cost of the course. The course is broken into 2 categories: online course only and online course and group coaching. Online course only means that you log in, you watch it, you can ask questions in the school, but you will not be in the group with us. You will not be coached, nothing. Just watch and learn and go and execute. Now, online course and group coaching means that you're going to be in a Facebook group. You're going to submit your assignments. The coach will review. Every Sunday, I will come live like this. I will teach you further. I will answer your questions and everything. Now, the early bird fee for online course only is 250,000 naira. And then the early bird fee for online course and group coaching is 300,000 naira, right? But because you are here, I'm going to give you a discount. Who wants the discount? Just tell me yes. If you don't want, let me skip it. But if you want, tell me yes so that I can show you what the discount is. How many of you all want the discount? Because you are here, I have the authority and the power to give you a discount. Who wants the discount? Who wants the deal? Yeah, I'm saying yes, I want. I'm coming into the comment section. Wow, you all are fantastic. Yes, yes. Tolu the Transformer, yes. Okay. Oh, Janet says, I got your contact through Nancy, SYB class. I'm one of her students. Oh, thank you. How many of you all want the discounts? I want. Fantastic. So let me give you the offer. Because you are here, I'm going to give you 50,000 naira off early bird fee. So for the online course only, instead of 250,000, you're going to be paying 208,000. That is 42,000 naira off. Instead of $357, you're paying $297. For online course and group coaching, instead of 300,000 naira, you are paying 250,000 naira. A whooping 50,000 naira off. And you have the offer for 72 hours, which is 3 days. I wrote 48 hours, but I'm adding one more day for you. So you have 3 days to grab the offer. And the best part of it is I have different payment plans. You can pay once, you can pay twice, you can pay 3 times. I'm very nice. You can pay once, twice, 3 times. Those are the offers that I have for you. So who wants it? If you want it, we're going to be dropping the link in the chats. Just copy the link and go and grab the offer. Okay. So if you're on Instagram and you want the link, you have to send a DM because we cannot drop the link in the comments. But if you are on the webinar, we have dropped it for you. Okay. We have dropped it for you. We have dropped it in the comments, and we'll also send it to you via email if you registered for the webinar. Guys, I'm literally giving you 50,000 naira off. And my online course comes with a money back guarantee. If you don't make the money you paid me back, I will refund you in full. Nobody does that. I'm giving you that. I'm giving you that. If you don't make your money back, just send me an email, show me that you did the work and you didn't make your money back. I'll refund you in full. And you can see people in the comment section. Shop Abroad says since 2020, it has been a blessing. Like, I don't know anybody who has put in the work and has not made their money back. And you keep making much more. You make 200K today. Next month, you make another 300K. You just keep going. Okay, so let's move and try to round up. So we have bank. If you don't want to pay online, you can do the transfer. We have PayPal. We have all sorts. We will be sending it to your email as well if you signed up for the webinar. If you're on Instagram, please send a DM to ask us for payment details. Okay, now the final part of the webinar, quickly, pitfalls to avoid when you are selling digital products. I put 5 of them. The first is not using the entire chain to sell. Like I said earlier, ensure that you are not just focusing on only social media or only Instagram or whatnot. Use all the platforms you have to sell your digital product. The second mistake to avoid is people only show up when they have an offer. So you'll notice some coaches is when they want to sell to you. Now they'll be coming on Instagram live every day. Every day they'll come on Instagram live, they'll be teaching every day because they want to sell to you. When they are not selling to you, you don't see them. And people notice all these things. So if you want to really make money from monetizing your knowledge, you have to care. You can't fake it. We will see it. You have to really care and want to help people, not just only when you want to make money from them. The third mistake to avoid is watered down lead magnets. Some of you, your free webinar is a bag of crap. It's a bag of crap mixed together. Your free ebook, there's nothing there. And you want me to buy from you. How? Ensure that if you I have a rule, and I tell the people on my team, if my name is on it, it has to be good. my name cannot be on nonsense. Well, even if it's free, whether it's paid, if you see Trisha B's there, if you hear my name in that environment, it's going to be good. From my free ebook, Knowledge to Cash, people have made money. I have testimonials, right? So don't do watered down lead magnets. Okay, the fourth pitfall to avoid is advertising the wrong date. So if you notice on my t-shirt, I used to write February 17th, August 17th. That's not the day that the course is starting. That's the day that I'm going to start collecting money. Some of you are advertising the day the course is starting. What's their business? If you advertise that date, they'll keep it in their head. And then when they come on that date, you stop collecting money. So if you must advertise a date, advertise the day you are going to start collecting their money. And the final pitfall to avoid is you don't give adequate time for your launch. You do 1 week marketing and you close it. No, give adequate time. Me, sometimes I spend up to 2 months, 3 months. For instance, Nelly has been selling DSI since, it's not January, Nelly. January, February, March, April. The course is starting in May. That's like 4 months. She has not marketing. She has been selling it for 4 months. I don't even do that. My own Gragra has not gotten there. I market for 3 months. I sell for 2 weeks. Nelly sells for 4 months and she hits the target that she wants. So if you need to sell for 4 months, sell. If you need to sell, but the minimum I always say is 1 month. Give at least 1 month so that you can have enough time to market, because you did not put money in our hands. You didn't put money in people's pocket. They have to budget for you. Even if it's 20,000 naira, even if it's $2, they have to budget for it. So the stop assuming that, oh, they have money, they'll pay. Let them budget for it. Give them time. All right. So guys, that is it. Remember, whatever your knowledge is, somebody out there is awaiting you to teach them to improve their lives. And ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of today's masterclass. I promise there'll be 2 hours. I am 2 hours on the dot. I'm so proud of myself because I normally overteach, but today I'm going to keep to time. So we've gotten to the end. I'm going to take questions. If you don't have any questions for me, thank you so much. You can decide to, log off and, have a good day. But I'm going to take questions now. If you have questions concerning the course, if you're on Instagram and you want the discount, please send me a DM. We're going to send you the link tonight. If you're in the webinar, we've dropped the link severally on the chat section. Okay, so do you have any questions for me as regards the course?